Billy Collins walked out to his mailbox to pick up the usual collection of bills, magazines, and the newest, glossiest copy of the Victoria's Secret catalog. He proceeds inside where he continues to have a dialogue with the young ladies he has invited in. Perhaps this issue contains people and not just underwear. Victoria's Secret by Billy Collins. The one in the upper left-hand corner is giving me a look that says, "I know you are there, but I have nothing better to do for the remainder of human time than return your persistent but engaging stare." She is wearing a deeply scalloped flame-stitch halter top with padded push-up styling and easy side-zip tap pants. The one on the facing page, however, who looks at me over her bare shoulder, cannot hide the shadow of annoyance in her brow. "You have interrupted me," she seems to be saying, "with your coughing and your loud music. Now please, leave me alone. Let me finish whatever it was I was doing." In my organza-trimmed whisper-weight camisole with keyhole closure and point-to-spree mesh back, I wet my thumb and flip the page. Here, one who happens to be reclining in a satin and lace Merry Widow with an inset lace-up front, decorated underwire cups, and a bodice with lace ruffles along the bottom. She is wearing a slightly contorted expression, her head thrust back in a confusing mixture of pain and surprise, as if she had stepped on a tack as I was breaking down her bedroom door with my shoulder. Nor does the one directly beneath her look particularly happy to see me. She is arcing one eyebrow slightly as if to say, "So what if I'm wearing nothing?" But this stretch pan velvet bodysuit, featuring molded cups and adjustable straps, do you have a problem with that? The one on the right is easier to take. Her eyes are half closed, as if she were listening to a medley of lullabies playing faintly in the distance. Soon she will fall off to sleep in the soft crook of her arm, and later she'll wake up in a deep scoop neckline, elastic shearing, and concealed back zip and vent. But opposite of her, stretched out cat-like on a couch, in the warm glow of a paneled library, is one who wears a distinctly challenging expression. "Go ahead, take off my satin and charmeuse gown with a sheer jacquard bodice decorated with a touch of shimmering lurex. Go ahead, fling it into the fireplace, what do I care? We're all going to hell anyway." I have other mail to open, but I cannot help noticing her neighbor, whose eyes are downcast, her head ever so demurely bowed to the side, as if she were the model who posed for Correggio when he painted the Madonna of St. Jerome. Only it grew so ungodly hot in Parma that afternoon that she had to remove her traditional blue robe and pose there for him in his studio. In a beautifully shaped satin teddy with an embossed V front, princess seeming to mold the bodice and puckered knit detail. And occupying the whole facing page is one who's wearing an expression that we've come to associate with photographic beauty. Yet she is pouting about something, all lower lip and cheekbone. Perhaps her ice cream has tumbled out onto the parquet floor, or perhaps she's been waiting all day for a new sofa. Waiting all day. In a stretch-lace hipster with lattice edging, satin frog closures, velvet scrollwork, cuffed ankles, flare silhouette, and knotted shoulder straps, available in black, champagne, almond, cinnabar, plum, bronze, mocha, peach, ivory, caramel, butter, rose, and periwinkle. It is, of course, impossible to say, impossible to truly know what she is thinking, why her mouth is in the shape of petulance. But this is already too much. Who has time to linger on these delicate lures, these once unmentionable things? Life is rushing by like a mad swollen river. 1 minute, roses are popping up in the garden, and the next snow is blurring by my window. And the phone is ringing, the dog is barking at the door, and rain is beating off the roof. And, as always, there's a long list of things I need to do before the night descends. Black and silky, as the little doors of the body swing shut, I ride off to sleep, my eyes closed, still burning from those glossy lights of day.